So, new segment time. Hello.
Part three?
So it's a part. It is part three. Okay, now we got to read the
Part three, four-ish, nine, whatever we're
It's
on,
part
40-minute
three.
time mark.
It's, it's it's actually 53 minutes.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah. So let's scroll back here. There's a lot of comments to read. All right. So Tom Field, TGIF talks 33. The water ball commented, "What do we do during coronavirus if we don't have a skill?" Tom did not clarify. Yeah, the water bottle doesn't have a skill. So maybe if I get Tom back on, Tom can tell us what the water bottle should do. What are the actinides? The water bottle commented again. Dr. Sheep, every element video. I got this book of elements. I read it in about I read it in about 7th or 8th grade. I use the same book plug for every single video because I'm like, why use any creative energy? Just reuse what I've already made.
Excuse me.
Your excuse.
I
Do you
didn't know if I
like?
picked up the verb.
Oh, it picked it up.
I was like, it's well, sitting right by my throat.
And you just talked about how you couldn't burp. There you go. Now you're
No,
burping.
that's what I'm saying. I've been able to now because I don't know what happened, but it just kind of all of a sudden started to happen. I don't really like to do it because I know it's gross, but there's also the secondary aspect of if I want to feel better, I'm gonna do it. Like I don't care if I'm in the flipping middle of church. Like I'll cover it, but I'm gonna make myself feel better.
Yeah. So, the video, do you like trees? You commented.
Yes.
You better hold up on the 10 trees because I'm waiting to see that. I'd get one, but my yard's already full of oak trees planted from acorns.
That is a fact.
Do-
I have.
Are they black oak or?
I don't really remember whatever. I think they might be red oaks.
If they were black oaks, my uncle needs a black oak tree, and I can't find any at work, so I'm gonna have to go to Earl May, call them up. But if they're black oaks, I don't have to buy any tree. I don't have to buy. I don't have to even buy a tree. I'll just donate the $30, take a tree out of your yard, go plant it in his yard. Bada boom, bada bean. I'm done.
Well, there's kind of a story behind. Well, actually, depending on which ones are out front, because the story behind those trees that I have actually is, my dad is a mortician, so he works at the funeral department, and he went to a funeral one time. I think up in either not Scottsbluff. I think it was a funeral up in like North Platte area, somewhere around there. And the guy who died, he worked at a tree nursery. And what he wanted to have happen at his funeral is that everybody who walked in was given an acorn because again, whatever it was. And my dad's like, okay, that's a really cool idea. He's kind of an earthy guy when it comes to plant stuff. He likes birds. He likes all that stuff. He loves trees. He made a gazebo in the backyard and all that in case of some stuff. But when he did all this stuff, he actually went over and he just picked up a bunch of acorns from this guy's thing, and then he took a couple from the one dude. And he actually planted all these acorns. Like he started them within a bag of potting soil, and he put them in. As you can see here, I have like a freaking greenhouse of windows. Because
Actually, it's completely blown out on my screen. So.
oh well, either way, this is a south wall, and that's a west wall. So literally, the sun comes right through that window back there, and
Wow.
it's like perfect thing. And then of course I didn't have these two showcases here when he did this, but there was still like some sort of table or just even the windowsill. He set those in there and it started growing roots, and then he put them in potting soil, and that's been 3 years now. And we have one tree that's already almost 3-4 feet tall. So they're all from acorns. And I think he has like 3 or 4 trees that are sitting out front, like on the deck, that are about maybe this tall. So if they're black oaks, maybe I can see if I can get you one.
Yeah, because he wants a black oak. I think that's what. Yeah, because they're native to Nebraska, and that's what he wants to plant. So, anyways, how have the last 4 weeks been? TGIF Talks 34. Waterball commented, 6 black guys carrying a casket. You know that meme, right? So you know the reference. Yeah. Actually, there was an even older one I found of some other black guys carrying a coffin.
I've seen that. Was that the silver one?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a few versions, so. And then the rags. I said so. So I told Rooster, like, hey, we should set up a business like that and get a bunch of 6 people that dance and carry your coffin and beat it with rags. It's an
What if I
idea.
told you I could hook you up with a part of a casket?
A whole casket or part of a casket?
Part of it. I'll be right back.
I'll keep reading the comments. Actually, no, I won't. Maybe I'll just cut this out. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrows. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Now I'll try and entertain you while he's away. What do you guys want to know? Let's dig into my brain here. What do I know? Alright, well the sun is 8.2? 8.3 light minutes away. So that means it takes 8 minutes for light from the sun to reach the earth.
When you're the son of a mortician, you get some weird stuff.
I'm scared.
This is one of them.
Is that the... Oh, wow. That's a showcase. Oh my god.
That's right. Display piece.
We kind of need the whole casket, but that's a start.
That's expensive.
Yeah, I know it's expensive. I am well aware. That's why, I mean, theoretically, we would just be a side service. We wouldn't actually be like morticians. You know, you would buy your own casket from a mortician. We would just roll up to the funeral that day with our van. 6 guys pop out, grab the casket, do the dance, make a video, give you the video, and say bye, and leave. That's the whole service. We get really creative with an urn, too, if I really think about it. I'm a creative person.
I can tell.
Anyways, back to the comments.
Oh,
yes. You commented on that podcast. Wait, it's been a month. I thought it's been March. Haven't seen daylight in weeks.
That's because I hadn't left the house in however long.
Yes.
Holy cow, I got like a freaking whack job of a hairdo going on here.
Oh, my hair's getting so long. I luckily cut some more, opens back up next week. So I can get my hair cut.
I need to get sports clips back open. That's where I usually go.
So then, the United States and COVID-19, TGIF talks 34. That's a separate part. Samuel Matkin commented, came from Buck and really liked this. I thank you, and I heard your comment. So
Huzzah.
we have some new video. We have some new ideas. TGIFT 34. You commented. One thing I suggest is tagging a video with podcast, which we talked about.
Yeah.
And then thank you 104. You commented yee. Can you do the yee? Can you actually yee? The mics just clipped. Everything just clipped. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's depending on the timing, I can get the voice fairly high.
Jesus. Did you ever watch the Turtle Man on Animal Planet? That was his thing. Before it ever became a thing, and whatever country singer took it up as a thing, it was a thing. But this guy was doing this thing before that guy ever did it.
Who?
The Turtle Man. Then some country singer made it his motto, which now it's all famous. But I was like, no, Yee Yee is from this guy in Kentucky who wrestles turtles on Animal Planet.
No, that I did not know.
At least that's where I first learned about it. I have no idea where that guy got it. God knows it's Kentucky. So, and then what have the last 4 weeks been like? TGF Talks 34. Spazzy McGee commented, so pumped for the next podcast and even more about the guest. That was about you.
Oh.
Thank you 104 again, that video. The water bottle commented, congratulations, man. Moving on up. Thank you, water bottle. And last comment, do you like trees? Gamer 12301 vlogs. Hell of a name there, kid. Nice dude. I'm a sub. Jesus, I cannot read today. Those are the comments.
Lovely.
So, here's the stipulation about the 10 trees. At the time, I didn't know about the Arbor Day Foundation, so I was like, okay, I'll go buy some 10 junky trees.
Yeah, I heard about this when you were talking with Phil, I believe.
Yes. So, we're just gonna well, I'm an economist. I think dollars, money, numbers, it all goes through my head. So I'm like, well, I can plant 30 trees for $30, which is way less than the price I would have paid for 10 trees. That who knows if they would actually have been taken care of by the people that I gave the trees to. So the plan is, I'm going to donate $30, buy a black oak tree for my uncle. We're going to plant it in his yard, and that's the video. And then we're also going to have another video where we make tie-dye t-shirts that say 101, and on the back, sub to Dr. Sheep, which you're getting a t-shirt.
Sweet. And that's the one that you said that you're going to have to wait on back order because of how Amazon has the resources.
Yeah, I don't know. The dye is just going to take forever to get here. Mm. And Walmart was just out. Everybody bought all the tie-dye dye in the world. All just
what?
Gone. I was like, what are you people doing? What is going on?
Even like Hobby Lobby?
I didn't try Hobby Lobby because that's way overpriced. And even Amazon's out. Like, they're just out. Because people are just bored, so I suppose they have their kids making tie-dye t-shirts to entertain them.
I guess it was kind of around Easter, so if they didn't, I don't know why you would tie-dye an egg, but, I mean, it's dye.
No, you would not, it wouldn't be edible then. Because it probably bleed right through.
Deviled eggs and all that stuff.
Yeah, it'd probably bleed right through. So, I don't know. I was just like, alright, I guess this is going to be a little harder. So, for the people that made it this far in the podcast, it's going to be a while. As with most of my videos, I filmed them, and then it's quite a while before you see it. In this case, it's going to be a while before I actually film it.
So, wait, are you saying me helping you get to break that 96 over 100 almost made your situation of getting said resources worse or better?
Worse. Because I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for the shout out, and then it happened. I'm like, uh-oh. So I just the immediate you said that to me.
Welcome to what happened to me, except multiply that about by times 3,000.
Yeah. So I had to text in the group chat. I was like, board of directors, all right? We have a situation. We are going to have to start getting resources together. Will, we're going to make a stencil this weekend. And that's what Will and I are going to do Saturday after I mow my grandma's lawn. We're going to work on the stencil for the t-shirts. And actually, I thought about today, in the shower of all places, I think I might use black dye instead of bleach. It might show up better. I'm not sure. I'll just go with bleach because it'll be easier to get. But, because it's going to say...
Well, maybe not in this time.
Oh, no, bleach is still very abundant. And I could make it if I really wanted to.
Oh, we're getting chemistry going here.
I have a power supply, and I can synthesize chlorine now. And so I could probably make bleach. I could also make hydrochloric acid, which is fun.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's lots of things you can do with a power supply. Not a computer power supply, but an actual voltage meter and stuff. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So as for the future, that's what's going on. It's going to be a while before those videos happen just because Amazon has to get them to me. I have to make the t-shirts, and that's going to take days because then you have to tie-dye them. You have to wait for them to dry, wash them repeatedly, which you could do all in one day, and then bleach them, and then we can finally wear them for the video. And I have some other cool stuff I want to do with the t-shirts since all four of us can be wearing matching t-shirts. I have my drone, and so we're going to take a picture with the drone.
So hang on a minute. Now, am I going to be a part of this said video, or what's going on here?
I mean, part of the DIY t-shirts, I was going, because I've made one, I'm going to make one for my assistant manager, and I'm making one for you, and I'm making one for Tom. So I was thinking the very last part of the video would be going and giving those t-shirts to you guys. So you could be in the video that way.
I just didn't know because I was like, okay, I'm doing a podcast with you. I have no idea when next time I would speak to you besides just chatting on Snapchat possibly.
Yeah. Do you want to do a collab of some sort? I had a stupid video idea, and I want to know if you'd be willing to help out.
Depending, possibly.
Picking 100,000 dandelion stems.
Well, I could just go down to my flipping mom's apartment and pick about 300,000 with the amount that's there.
That's the whole point. We're gonna get the child labor
Help me
force
out
will.
here. Like, we're gonna go weed this sucker today.
Oh, I don't have the manpower today, but I mean,
I'm dead serious. If I might just go down there with my car and take a picture of this place. Like, it literally is like a freaking cotton ball on this grass because the
I'm
guy
sure
who's
we
supposed
could-
to do groundskeeping doesn't mow.
I'm sure we can find another place as well that'll be just as bad if they all get mowed. I think this week though, I think most places that have dandelions are gonna die, but by next week it might be more of a challenge to get 100,000, which will be more interesting. I thought, hell, that's a Mr. Beast video idea, and I can just talk about dandelions as I watch everybody work in the background picking dandelions.
You're an idiot.
Huh?
You're an idiot.
I was like,
Look at all these people working while I talk about something that everybody hates.